Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get 'em on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Come on, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. You know, today I was thinking of what I would say today, and it just dawned on me this way, and I just want to share this with everybody listening. You've got to get some help to make it through life. I cannot imagine where I would be if it was not for the help of my God, if it wasn't for his grace and mercy, if I did not have the ability to lean on him. In all the times I've had to lean on him, which has become a daily basis, I have no idea where I would be. But clearly, I know for a matter of fact, I would not be here today. You have got to get some help to get through this thing called life. I am begging you to look into it, man. You've got to form a relationship with God. Without a relationship with God, this thing called life is daunting at times. I don't care who you are. I know I'm speaking the truth right now because, listen, no matter who you are, what job title you have, what aspirations you may have, I don't care what your educational background is or is not. It does not matter. If you don't get a real relationship going on with God, I don't see how you can make it. So many people are faking and fronting out here like they got it going on, and you don't know. And you really don't know. How many people that you think in your neighborhood had it going on because you saw a car pull up in the driveway or their house look bigger or the grass is cut nicer, and you only find out that a foreclosure sign on their house too? See, you don't know. The mask that people put on to parade around in is for appearance sakes. So a lot of people you looking at that you think got it going on, who might be the pattern of success that you want to trace, you got to be real careful with that because it may not be as it appears to be. But one thing is for sure, no matter what's going on in your life, I know that behind whatever mask I'm wearing, or I realize that no matter what the appearances may be, that on the other side of me, I'm going to be just fine. See, you may be outwardly people hating on you, talking about you, dragging your name through the mud. Look, man, people can say stuff about you. Most people talking about you don't even know you. They just participating in it. You can have that appearance going on, but behind you, within you, if you have a relationship with God, it don't matter. Because you can be all right. I've seen it get real stormy on the outside for me, but on the inside, I just had the feeling I was going to be all right. See, that's what the relationship gives you, man. It gives you the confidence to know that the things that you're going through are temporary, that it's just a space that you happen to be in. Like I said the other day, you got to remember something. The road to success is always under construction. You might as well get ready for that. If you planning on changing, getting better, doing something about your health, if you decide, hey, look, I just would like to live a longer, more prosperous life, or hey, I want to make X amount of dollars, or hey, man, I'm going to stop staying out in these streets and I'm going to come home and treat my family the way they ought to be treated. I don't care what decision you make. When you strike out on that road to success, it's under construction, partner. There's barrels out there. There's wide turns. There's detours. You know, it's men out there holding signs saying slow down. Sometimes they put the stop sign up. You got to wait and watch people go by you on the other side. Then before you can take off again. You've all been on the road with construction on it. It can be so frustrating. And the whole time you on that road, I know when I'm on the road under construction, I'm always thinking of an alternative path. I ain't ever sat in traffic under construction, man, and thought of, if I get off on this exit, where would it take me? Not knowing, but just, man, could I keep moving if I go that way? That's a dangerous thing sometimes, see. Because oftentimes when we get off the road of success and we take that other path, we get further and further off course. Because wasn't no detour sign for that. Just a decision I made on my own because I don't like sitting here. Sometimes I don't have the patience I ought to have. So I've taken some what I thought might be shortcuts. But I got to tell you something. Ain't no shortcuts on the road to success. Even the detour signs wind up taking you a little bit out your way and loop back around. I remember one time I was coming from Las Vegas and there was some type of chemical spill in a truck. And you could almost see the smoke up ahead. It was very faint. So they detoured us through the desert, and we had to go all the way around. And I drove, man, like an hour and a half out of the way. And when they entered us back on the freeway where we were to go back to L.A., soon as I got at that exit to get back on the freeway, I looked right there, and there the accident was. Now, it was an hour and a half, an hour 45, all the way around in that desert to get back to almost the same place. But it was the best way to go because, see, that was the route to take. And that's what you got to understand about trying to make the right decision to be successful, that the road to success is always under construction. You're going to have to go round a little bit. So stop being impatient with it. I don't want to go round. I'm going to go this way. You go that way if you want to. Just follow the detour signs. See, because somebody that came up this road before, you have. Somebody done traveled the road already, and they took the way around. And yeah, it seemed like it's a longer way, and you want to make that other decision. But stay on the road to success. It's under construction, man. That's just the way it goes. Don't lose your patience and try to create a shortcut for yourself. I'm going to go away, ain't nobody ever gone. Wait, hold up, partner. You really think you finna do that? Listen, there's oftentimes a lot of rewards when you go the least traveled path. But the road to success is the least traveled path. That's what you keep getting mixed up. You keep thinking if you go another way. No. Stay on the road to success. That is the least traveled path. It's under construction. You can go out there with your machete if you want to, talking about cutting new trails. You think the road to success is under construction. Take the other route and get that machete out and see how long you be out there trying to cut a path. Sometimes, man, you just got to stay patient. The road to success has been traveled before by millions of people in front of you. Everybody that had some setbacks in life. But don't get off the road of success just because you having some setbacks, just because you see some orange barrels up, just because there's some men out there with vests on. What that got to do with you? Everybody that's trying to be successful is on that road. Your relationship with God helps you guide yourself around the barrels. It helps you have the patience to go around that way. He gonna get you back where you gotta be, but you got to go out there so you can learn some things. See, you need God to make it in life because the road to success is always under construction. He calms you down when the barrels is up. He lets you know it's gonna be all right. He rewards you with the patience to finish, because he going to get you right back where you need to be, and you can get on with where you was going, okay? All right, y'all. We're going to try that today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it on. It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Hey, man, let me tell y'all something. I cannot tell you how 2022 is going for me simply by waking up every single morning with nothing to start my day except gratitude. I don't check no text. I don't look at my email. I don't care about, if you know me, you know not to email me anyway. I don't do none of that. Look, man, I wake up and just start thanking him. And I go down the list, and and you ain't got to worry about it getting redundant, because it's the same grateful things to be grateful for. It's just a new way to look at it. Like if you wake up today, don't you know that's a big opportunity than waking up yesterday? What? That's a big gift, man. You ought to thank him. I'm just trying to tell you, welcome to 2022, and make your 2022 go a lot better with starting off each morning with gratitude. Now, Junior, what's on your mind?
Unc, let me ask you something. And you know, me just talking to you is always fun, Unc. I just got a question. I just want to know this, because I know I got messed up, but how many whoopings you think you got behind lying?
How many whoopings I got from my parents for lying?
Yeah. Why you breathe like that?
Well, because anytime I was gone, if I thought I was going to get a whooping, that was a lie, because I had to tell you something to try to fend it off. I knew why you called me in there, and I heard the accusation. But if you talking to me, and your conversation has the tone that this could be a ass whooping, I have to start lying at this point. Because obviously you've brought me in here for some truth. You've called me in here for some truth. Boy, you didn't see them street lights come on? Boy, didn't I tell you to go out, not to go out in that street? Yeah. Boy, I thought I said don't play on them steps. Boy, did you throw that rock through that window? Boy, didn't I tell you not to climb up in that tree? Boy, didn't I tell you to mop down them steps while we was gone? Boy, didn't I tell you to rake them leaves before you went out to play? Boy, didn't I tell you not to throw that football over there by Miss Johnson's house no more? All these. Once you brought me in and had a tone of accusation to it, now I got to lie. I got to lie, because I already know. And so now, my parents, being the brilliant people that they were, they knew lies, because I didn't know how to tell them at first. Like, I don't know if you can see this on Zoom, but like this is how I would start all my lies. Boy, didn't I tell you not to throw that football by Miss Johnson's house? I got to look off, because I would search for the lie. I would look right or left, because I got to look for this lie that I'm going to tell. So I had to learn over the years, laser beam focus, hold your eyes still, lie, don't blink, don't swallow. It's techniques to lying, and so I turned into one of the top liars in the country because of that. But to answer your question, how many ass whoopings I done took for lying, probably about 1,100.
1,100?
Hey, that's nothing to be proud of, Steve.
I'm just trying to answer the question truthfully. About 1,100. Might be a little short.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, the nephew and Run That Prank Back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, guys, it is time now for the nephew and Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Neff?
I got papers on that man. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach, is this Phyllis?
Yes, it is. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, Phyllis. This is John down at the job. I work out here with Clem, your husband Clem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. How are you?
I'm good. He slipped and fell today.
What?
And he hurt himself. He was a little shaken up here at the job.
So what happened? What happened?
Well, I think he definitely pulled something in his back. But
okay.
We now who are you now?
I'm his wife. I'm his wife, Phyllis.
You're Phyllis?
That's right. That's correct.
Okay, because we got listed that his wife is Janice, and we tried to call her earlier, but we didn't get an answer.
I'm his wife, sir. I'm his wife. I don't know who Janice. Who the hell is Janice?
Janice is who he has listed for a contact when it's emergency contact or something should happen.
No, y'all got that mixed up. Y'all must have mixed that up somehow. He wouldn't have put no damn Janice as his wife. I'm his wife, Phyllis. So I don't know who messed up, but that ain't right. I'm the wife.
Okay, well, it has her listed as the wife, and call her as a contact if something goes wrong.
Well, I don't know what to tell you because I'm his wife. Now I don't know who messed up.
Hold on 1 second. Let me click over 1 second. There's a call coming.
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second.
That's some Janice on the doggone. What the hell about?
Okay, that was Janice.
What?
She said she's going to come out to the job, so you don't have to worry
No,
about
hold
coming
up.
to get it.
Hold up. No, I'm coming out to the job. I'm his wife. I don't know who no Janice is, but y'all need to get it straight because I'm his
Well,
wife.
she said she's gonna come and take him to the doctor.
No, she ain't taking him nowhere, sir. I'm his wife. I'm taking him. No, you don't release my husband to no body. I'm his freaking wife. So y'all need to straighten y'all out.
Janice said she'll be right here in 10 minutes,
well,
man.
I know what? I bet y'all be there in 10 minutes too, and I bet y'all better not release my husband to nobody. I'm his wife. I don't know who no Janice is, but y'all need to get that straight. I'm on my way. And you tell Janice if she beat me there, to hold up, sister. Produce some marriage certificate papers or something. Tell her to produce that. I got the papers on that man.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, Janice he does have her on the list, ma'am, so I can
don't give a what do you have on the list, sir? I don't give a what's on the list.
Well, why would you have her name on the list, ma'am? Why would her name be above your name on the list?
You know what? I'm not going to play this little ring around the rosy with you. I got papers on that man, so you better best hold up until I get there in case y'all want some more problems.
I'm going to release him to Janice as soon as she gets there.
Sir, you better release my husband to nobody. All y'all must be laid out on the floor. So I'm going to tell you right now, if my husband ain't there when I get there, it's going to be some full-blown going down. So you best just wait till I get there. This is a bunch of bullshit, but it's going to end when I get there. I'm on her way. I got to hang up with you. I ain't got time to play with you either. So I'm on my way because she going to answer for this. Janice might get a beat down and your ass going to get the business if my husband ain't there. You hear me? You heard?
I hear you. I hear you,
ma'am. I ain't got time to be going back and forth with you playing ring around the road. I'm a grown-ass woman. I got to go. I seem like I got some business to take care of over there.
Okay, well, what am I supposed to do with Janice?
Like I said, you tell that to hold the up. I'm on my way. She trying to represent like she me? That trying to be me?
Okay, then what do you want me to tell her?
That she ain't wife. She might be material.
What do you want me to tell Tommy?
Who Tommy? I don't even know no Tommy. Who Tommy?
That's me, baby. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your husband, Clement, got me to prank phone call you.
Okay, y'all full of okay? Y'all are full of I'm going to kick all of y'all. Hold on. You told me you stay your ass over there. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all like this. I'm trying to get my work done. I'm going to kick all y'all asses.
Hey, I got one more thing to ask you, baby. What's the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Shirley, you got papers on you, man? I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're somewhere in the drawers.
Ain't this your 7th year, Shirley?
Yeah. I think it's 7. We just celebrated 7. Don't try to
I bet he know.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I bet your Nesto know.
He knows.
All men know how long they been in.
Come on.
What, in prison? What?
Down to the hour and the second.
Yeah.
T, how many you been in, T?
20. Jesus.
20. You said that?
June be 21. Lord have mercy.
What?
41. 41 years.
Wait a minute. What?
41?
What do you mean 41?
41 years. I've been married since I was 24.
You ain't.
The whole damn time I've been married. I either been married or engaged the entire damn time. 41 years. I want time for credit served. I want all that. You give me all my damn years in this here.
All right, coming up next, Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, guess who's expecting baby number 8?
What? 8?
Any guesses? 8.
They still do 8s?
Yeah.
Does it sound like Nick Cannon or something?
Yeah, that's right. Nick Cannon.
What?
We'll talk about
Another
it.
one?
Another one?
And a sexy new actor has been added to the Fast and Furious list. This is Fast and Furious number 10 movie. And we got to check in with Tyrese to find out how he feels about it. That's all coming up. But right now, it is time for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building, ready for your love questions. Dorothy in L.A. writes, I'm 67 years old and my boyfriend is 69. He's got bad teeth, and most of them have been pulled out. Last week, he got 2 more pulled on the left side, so it looks terrible. He's not at all bothered by it, but I'm ashamed. I know it's a money issue for him because his insurance is terrible. Why won't he let me help him?
First of all, let me help you with a couple of things. At 67 and 69, why are you using the term boyfriend? I don't even understand that. Y'all damn near 70. Where is the term boyfriend coming from? Next, he ain't just started having bad teeth. When you're 70, this has been a continuous problem. He done got 2 more pulled out the left. What do you mean out of the left? The left side, is them corner teeth missing? It's hard when them corner teeth is missing. That right there on the side where you smile, where if you smile all the way and don't nobody grin with you no more, you know, people be smiling, and then when you smile all the way and you go and you see that gap, people go,
They do what, Steve?
Because, man, all his teeth missing on the side. And so now you've got to help him because it's an embarrassment. And it do bother him. But see, since you still let him be your boyfriend, he ain't no consequences.
Yeah.
So now, when your man look bad, ladies, and you claim him as your man, I hate to tell you this. I didn't create this rule, but you get blamed for it, though. How she let him come out the house looking like that? Women get blamed for a lot of stuff ain't their fault. But you do get blamed for it, and there ain't no Steve Harvey rule and nothing. Uncle Steve ain't saying this, but I'd go and get his ragged-ass mouth fixed before we go anywhere else. But we're not going to church. We're not going down here to bingo. We're not doing none of this no damn more. You get your ragged-ass mouth.
He's cool.
Shut up, everybody.
All right, moving on to Keisha.
Shut up, everybody. Shut up, everybody.
We hear that.
Stop spitting on me. Go ahead.
Shut your damn mouth.
Moving on to Keisha in Charlotte. Keisha says 5 years ago, I had a threesome with a married couple. It only happened once, and now I date their son, who's 8 years younger than me. The wife called me and said her son is off limits. I told her if she called again, I'd let her son know I slept with his mama and his daddy. Would I be wrong for that?
Well, you ain't got to worry about her calling no more. That's for damn sure. She will not put in another phone call. That was the ultimate slap threat right there. If you call me one more time, I'm going to tell him that I slept with your mama and your daddy. You ain't got to worry about her calling no damn more.
But is this the only family in town, though? What's happening?
How small? Do y'all live in a village? Where do y'all live? Where is y'all in it?
Charlotte?
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte. Oh, that's where they from?
Uh-huh.
Well, y'all remember, that must be in a subdivision because Charlotte big enough to get lost in. You can have a couple people you seeing in Charlotte.
I know.
You must live in a subdivision that's way out and y'all ain't got no cars or nothing. Because what you keep going back over to that family for? They must be cute as hell. Everybody in that family cute. The mama, the daddy, the little boy. Lady, you need to move around. You ain't never heard the term spread your oats. You can spread them further.
All right. Moving on to Janetta in Kansas City, Missouri, who says, I went on a blind date that my cousin set up, and she said the guy used to drink a lot, but he's doing better, and he's ready to settle down. I had 2 glasses of wine while we were out, and he started judging me, saying I should stop at 2. I wanted to call him a drunk and leave. Was I wrong for drinking?
Well, he's an alcoholic, and he shouldn't be around the temptation. And now he trying to be uppity. He got a lot of damn nerve. But why did they introduce you to him?
Because he's doing better now, and he's ready to settle down.
Okay, well, I bet he is. But see, you're not finna settle down with me and then have your ass relapse. Man, I was listening to this dude that drank heavy, and he had me laughing so hard. It wasn't funny. Yeah, it was. To me, it was. Let me stop that. I was laughing so hard. He said, I'm a strong ass man. Now, he drank a lot. He said, he's an alcoholic. He said, I'm a strong ass man. The dude said, have you ever thought about going to AA? He said, AA is for quitters. I said, wait a minute, man. I said, this dude right here, he done propped himself up to the point where, oh, you ever tried AA? AA is for quitters. Okay.
So
that's
she
funny.
wasn't wrong for drinking. That's her question.
No, hell no. You had 2 glasses of wine.
Right. But he couldn't handle it, and he's judging
Yeah,
her.
I think you do. I think this should be your last date with the blind date, dude. This ain't gonna work out.
That ain't for you.
It's not going to work.
No.
All right, Teresha in Jacksonville says, I'm a 30-year-old single mother, and I'm in a financial bind. My child's dad hasn't paid child support in a year because he's unemployed. His wife makes good money, so I told him to ask her for the money. She called me and cursed me out. If they're married, shouldn't she want to help support his child?
Nope. Not at all.
That's what you think.
And legally, it can't even happen legally. It's not her responsibility at all. It's his responsibility. He made that child. You call that lady again, you're going to get cussed out again and harder next time. And legally, there's nothing you should do. And I don't know how you even thought. You can't get support from this woman? Are you nuts? You got to talk to this guy. That's on him. No. Man, please.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, CLO. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Well, we want to remember beautiful Cheslie Kryst, former Miss USA, who passed away on Sunday morning after jumping from a building in Manhattan. Now, according to the NYPD, Kryst, who is a native of North Carolina, was 30 years old and was crowned Miss USA back in 2019. She worked as an attorney seeking reform of America's justice system, and she was licensed to practice law in 2 states. Kryst also worked, as a correspondent for Extra TV, and before her death on Sunday, she posted an Instagram picture of herself with the caption, "May this day bring you rest and peace." Steve, I know you didn't know her well, but you did get a chance to work together, work with her at the Miss Universe pageant back in December.
Yeah, we just did it. She was the correspondent alongside Cheslie.
Chris.
Grammar. What's his name? I like the guy too.
Chelsea Grammer?
No. Carson
Kressley. Carson Kressley. They were side by side, so all my tosses went to them. And, we stood on stage and did the final goodbyes together. And after the show, we were talking with her and her mother because her mom is in her 50s. Gorgeous woman. They were standing next to her, and Margie was hugging, talking about, hang in there, sis. We're in these 50s. We got to keep looking good. We was laughing. So Lori was standing there talking to her, taking pictures with her, Gorgeous girl that's just
Beautiful.
Upbeat, cheerful. You just never know.
You don't.
And that's why, man, it's so important, man. When you call and check on people and you say, how you doing, really find out how they doing. Go deeper than, don't just make it a superficial call. How you doing, man? I'm hanging in there, man. Hold up, dog. Whoa. What you mean you hanging in there? What's happening with you? Got a couple things. What you got, man? Let's talk about it. Because if you friends with somebody, then be their friend. I'm not blaming anybody for this because you don't know, but I'm just suggesting to people that maybe when we talk to our people, our loved ones and people we care about, the next time we ask them how they doing, and they say, I'm all right, probe a little bit.
Yeah.
Probe a little bit.
I have a friend that sometimes when she calls, doesn't sound quite right. My question to her is, okay, how are you sounding right now, though? And then she'll just break it down. Well, blah, 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 blah. Because she'll call all chipper and everything. But then I'm like, but how are you sounding? What is that in your voice I hear?
Yeah.
So, it's important to probe
And, it's important, especially for men, too, because men, we don't like, like I'm in a text group with 13 brothers. We all went to school together, man. And we always stayed close. And, man, we check up on each other. Like, we know some of us are closer with the other ones than the other ones, or some of us like, boom, 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 boom. So, like, I'll hear somebody say, and I go, hey, man, I text the other dude separately, man, check on Kev. See how Kev doing. Hey, man, call Walt, man, so make sure Walt good. Hey, Walt, man, call Spade, see what's happening, because it sound like he little. And, and we do all that. We have health seminars. We get on a Zoom call, man. We have, like, health meetings. The 12 of us just to talk about health issues and stuff. Because all of us in our 60s, man, like I'm the youngest dude in the group. I'm the youngest one in the group.
Really?
Yeah. I turned 65 after all of them. I'm the youngest one in the group. That's crazy, man. And we got to check on cats, man. And I'm not saying that would end it, but if you got a friend, you got to check on them, man. Just check on them. Yeah,
that's right.
That was such a sad story, man, because, you look at people and you think, wow, well, what could be wrong? Because they're gorgeous or something like that.
Yeah, you never know what's going on.
That's not nothing to do with it, man. That's sad, but it's nothing to do with it. I wish that was it. I wish, I've seen very, very wealthy people commit suicide.
Yeah.
You think, man, money fix everything. No, it don't. It don't.
Yeah. Very much
And so sad story. People have been calling me to get my thoughts and comments on it, but I just said, I give my thoughts and comments on my radio show, and I don't like trying to be the first one when something tragic strikes. And they got pictures of me and her on stage, and they wanted a guy called me, wanted to do an interview and all like that. No, man, this just happened. She got a mother. They family got to deal with some stuff.
Yeah. So
I'm not finna be the spokesperson, jump out front like I got the, Ask Steve.
Scoop. Yeah.
Dog, this ain't Ask Steve or the Judge show.
Yeah.
This different, and so
Yes.
just pray for the.
R.I.P.
Go ahead, Tom.
Cheslie.
What makes that? What is it inside that makes you snap and it just end it all?
I don't know the answer to that.
How can you say?
I don't know the answer
You
to
never
that.
know. You never know.
But I just pray. You've got to remember that the devil has one mission. That's to rob you of your destiny. And he's a con artist. And if he can get you to think that it is hopeless, that you have to escape, if the devil can get in there, man, and plant that seed and let it take root, you have a problem.
Yeah.
You have a problem. I just pray that the people in my life find the strength to just always know that this too shall pass.
And to get some help.
And to get some help. And therapy is real, man. And therapy is really, really real.
Yeah.
It works for a lot of people. Yeah.
Seriously. All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Well, it appears that Nick Cannon is expecting his 8th child, and it's a boy. Nick hosted a gender reveal party with mommy-to-be Brady, who just so happens to be Johnny Manziel's ex-wife. The gender reveal party took place in Malibu,
Johnny
California.
Manziel, the football player?
That's the only one I know, yeah.
Johnny football.
Texas A&M, Johnny Manziel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is her first child. It will be Nick's 8th child. It took place in Malibu this past Saturday. Nick has 10-year-old twins with Mariah Carey. Their names are Monroe and Moroccan. He has a 4-year-old son, Golden, and a 1-year-old daughter called Powerful Queen with another ex. He also welcomed 6-month-old twins Zion and Zillier with another woman, Abby De La Rosa. That was back in June of last year. And remember, in last December, he lost his 7th child then to brain cancer. So he's expecting child number 8.
I got 3 kids. That's enough for me.
Nick is listening. Just call me, because I want to know what line you using.
Well, let me give you some help when you get this advice. Whatever he wants to share with you, that's on him. Let me talk to you about.
Last week, Steve.
Yeah, I was just on the show. We had a good time. Let me just say this to you, Junior. There is something called child support.
Yes.
And you're not gonna believe the chunks of money they finna be clipping off your ass. You think you was mad at your family members. Boy, when the court. Well, let me tell you something, Junior. Woo! Yes.
But 8,
I didn't even think about that, huh?
Oh, well, you need to get to thinking. Oh, you sure needs to get to thinking. I don't know how you didn't.
I just want to know. Oh my God, I'm stupid for real. I
Yeah.
didn't even think about child support.
Oh, you can get all these women. You can have all the babies you want. Oh, you can get some chicks. You ain't even got to have a good line, Junior. Just go down there and tell. Oh, brother, I can get you started if that's what you want. You ain't got to talk to Nick. I'm right here. I can get you started if that's what you want. But let me tell you what come with it. I messed around. I got 7 kids. All my 7 kids was out of marriage. I've been married since I was 24 years old. I've never had a child out of wedlock. All the kids I had was due to marriage. And I didn't have none of my kids on purpose. Not one.
That's what you really
Surprise!
wanted. Yeah. All right, so congratulations once again to Nick Cannon. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, we're going to talk about holding grudges and letting stuff go. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Here's a question. How long does it take you to get over a disagreement? For example, there was the notorious 2018 clash between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. That ended in a tussle. We all remember this, a tussle at New York Fashion Week party, and Cardi threw her shoe at Nicki. 1 month later, the ladies called a truce on social media when Nicki tweeted, "Let's focus on positive things only from here on out." Cardi responded on Instagram with the caption, "All right then, let's keep it positive and keep it pushing." So here's the question. Do any of you have a problem admitting you're wrong or calling a truce? Or do you hold a grudge forever? I think we all know
Who you want to
this
address
show,
this to, Shirley, specifically?
who should answer this.
Who should
Okay,
ask
cool.
this question?
I'm going to step to the side. Junior, get out the way.
Yeah.
Come on. We know it is.
Is this
What
thing
is the
on?
question?
Tommy?
What
Tommy?
is the question?
See, right
This-
there.
This is...
Do you have a problem admitting you're wrong or calling a truce? And do you
Oh, if
hold
I'm
a
wrong,
grudge
I'll admit
forever?
it. I got no problem admitting if I'm wrong. At all.
Wrong. What about
Well, hold up.
No, you ain't. You never see me not say I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I ain't.
Yeah,
I ain't done that
right. That's not his problem. We got to get him round to the I'm wrong. But now, when you're right, though, Tommy, when you're 100% right, and I've seen you right on several occasions. Now, pose the question to him now when he's right, Shirley.
how long do you hold a grudge? Do you hold a grudge forever?
Oh.
It's yes or no.
I like that one right there. I like that one right there.
Or here's another question for him, Steve. Are you mad at someone right now? And for how long have you been mad?
Hell yeah.
I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't mad at nobody. But I will get you up out of my life, though. I will do that.
Cancel.
I will get you
I think
up
you started
out of
cancel
my
culture,
life.
didn't you?
Man.
Shirley,
Well, can I say this about it? I'm not really mad at anybody right now in my life. But I tell you right now, it's 3 people can't walk up on me.
What do you mean?
And the conversation can't be nothing but, hello, master, how are you? Anything else they would have to open the conversation with, hello, master, how are you? And seeing as how I know they ain't finna open it with that, it's on the cracking, on sight.
Yeah.
And dog, you ain't got but one more wrong thing to say to me or about me. There are 3 people in this world.
Wow.
So now we see where
Four.
you get it from.
Four.
Oh,
It's
4
4
now?
people.
It's gone up to
It's
4?
4. I just.
So Tommy, you're not mad at anyone?
Mm-mm. No,
You're not holding a grudge right now?
No.
Good. So you've changed.
Yeah. Sure,
I just quit fooling with people. That's me. Just quit fooling with them.
Cancel them.
Yeah, just speak to them when you see them, but just quit fooling with them.
What
Yeah.
about you, Junior? You're the...
There's one person I'm looking for in life, and I know when I see him what's gonna happen. But his name is Carl. When I see him,
Damn.
tell
put
you
his
right
name
now,
out there?
when I see Carl
Yeah, we
Matthews,
say his name.
No, yeah, I don't care if he do know, because he told me I wasn't gonna be nothing anyway. But when I see Carl, Matthews, and I'm telling you right there, he snag a tooth now. I'm gonna widen that gap when I see him.
Come on.
I just want him to know, Carl. I said your name. Everybody know I'm looking for you. When I see you,
Carl.
understand right
Yeah.
now, you're missing the tooth front, but I'm gonna take them incisors out too.
Now they
That's how
know
you need to
exactly who you talking about. Because even if they didn't know his name, they know
Yeah.
the 2.
They know
the
them
two
missing
missing.
teeth.
They know. Wait till I see Carl. And you know, I'm just telling you, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, I'm letting you know I'm looking for your ass. When I see you, you the only one I got a problem with.
Boy, I sure missed the days of not having nothing to lose.
Man,
Oh, yeah. Now you
Before
have
social
everything,
media.
Man.
Steve. Yeah. All right.
I ain't got
thank you,
nothing
guys.
now. Hell.
Coming up next, it is the nephew, who is the kindler, gentler nephew now, with the prank phone call right after this.
I ain't playing
Say
Carl.
gentler.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject is, how far is too far with my man? All right? We'll get into that in just a bit, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Well, let's see how far I can go.
Oh, we know.
Exotic delivery. Exotic delivery. All right, cat dog, let's see how far the nephew can go. If you would.
Hello.
Hello, I am trying to reach Adrian.
Yeah, this is he. How can I help you?
How you doing? My name is Rashad. I'm with GPT, and we have a delivery for you. I'm going to be arriving probably in the next, I guess about the next 90 minutes. Are you actually at the house, sir?
No, I'm not at home right now. But I mean, you can just go ahead and leave whatever it is. My wife and kids can probably get it when they're home from school. So.
Let me make sure I got the address right. Are you 38 North River Drive?
Yeah, that's my address.
Okay, so is anyone there right now at all?
No, nobody is home right now. I don't understand why you can't just leave the package there for us.
Well,
later.
this has to be signed, and I have you on here as the handler for this delivery. So I definitely got to get quite a few signatures from you. I got about 5 or 6 pieces of paper sheets that you need to sign off on. What time does your wife get there, sir?
She'll be there later. What do you mean? I'm a handler. Handling what? What are you delivering?
This is GPT, sir. This is global pet transport. We have 2 peacocks, we have a seal, and we have a baby kangaroo that we're dropping off today.
Okay, this has got to be some kind of mistake, right? We have a dog. That's it. We're not an animal sanctuary here. I don't understand what you're talking about. We didn't a kangaroo, a seal.
I mean, you're Adrian, correct?
Yeah, that's my name, man. But
okay, and you're 38 North River Drive.
Listen. Yes, that is accurate. But again, I'm not a handler. I'm not handling things. Okay.
Okay,
so
sir.
Let me.
If there is some confusion, your name is here, your address is here. So I don't see where I have a problem. Everything I'm asking you, you're saying is correct, except now you're saying you don't want your delivery.
It's not my delivery, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is not. I didn't order a kangaroo. I didn't order these things. Okay.
A kangaroo, a seal, and 2 peacocks.
That doesn't even make sense, man. 2 peacocks. Whose order is this? This is not my order, man. You got my name. Here's what we need to do. Will your wife be here? Be at the house within the next 90 minutes? She might be, but what are you saying?
What I'm going to do is leave them here, leave them at your place, and you can call the company that shipped them, and you can figure out what went wrong or what not. But it is my to leave these animals there.
What's your name, brother? What's your name, brother?
My name is Rashad.
Rashad, let me tell you something right now, okay? You're not about to leave no animals at my house, okay? You're not leaving no peacocks. You're not leaving no kangaroos. You're not leaving no seals, okay? We're not having a petting zoo at my house. When I get to my house, Rashad, ain't no animals gonna be there, okay? Okay, you know what? Hold on a second. Okay, let me get my wife on the phone here, all right? Let me call my wife.
Well, hang on, sir. Okay? Listen, sir, I don't have time for you to reach out to your wife, for you to try to figure out what you're going to do about your kangaroo, your peacocks, your seal. I got to make this drop. I got to keep moving. I have other animals on the truck.
I don't give a about your other animals, okay? I'm going to call my wife. I'm going to see if she maybe ordered the damn kangaroo or seal, okay? Because I know I didn't order all right? We're going to figure this out, okay? And she's not going to...
Okay, hey, sir, listen to me. Listen to me, sir. You can figure this out when you get home. Right now, I'm now about an hour out. I'm gonna drop the animals. Okay, if there's something,
Rashad.
Sir, if it's not yours, somebody will come back tomorrow and pick them up.
What the you mean somebody gonna come back and pick them up tomorrow? I'm not gonna have no seal in my house overnight. Who the you think I am, huh? I ain't Mary Poppins, man. I ain't out here doing nothing with these animals like this. You're crazy, Rashad. Please. If there's a animal at my house when I arrive, so help me God.
So help you God what? You're going to have the animal's going to be there when you get there, man. You're not finna, you're slowing up my whole delivery route today, okay? I ain't got time for this.
I ain't got time for this either, man. I'm not Noah.
But why you order a kangaroo if you don't want it now?
If I didn't order the kangaroo, that's why I don't want the kangaroo, because I didn't order the kangaroo. Why else be telling me what I ordered and what I want, okay? This is the worst customer service in the world. I'm not even a customer of yours. You trying to tell me that I got a kangaroo, a peacock, and peacocks, plural.
You have two peacocks. You have two peacocks, sir.
This doesn't even make any sense, man. What the I'm going to do with those animals? How those animals
I don't know what you're going to do with them, but you're going to sign this paperwork, though. That's what you're going to do.
Are you out your mind if you thinking I'm signing that paperwork?
Hey, man, listen,
animals, man.
I don't want to whoop your ass at your house in front of your wife and kids behind some damn animals. I don't. But you're going to sign my paperwork.
I wish you would. I wish you would try to whip my ass in front of them. I'm about to show my kids what it looks like when a motherfucker show up and talks real reckless, okay? You showing up here with a damn caravan of animals like I'm in the this is ridiculous, okay? Huh? No, out of my face, man. This is ridiculous.
There's only one thing only one last thing I need to tell you, to be honest with you.
What is that?
The only thing I can tell you now, Adrian, is that I am Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Bridget, got me to prank phone call you.
Oh, man, you got to be f***ing kidding me. Oh, man. Woo! Wow. Oh, this is...
You don't want the delivery, man? You don't want...
I don't want the kangaroo, man. Who the f*** orders a kangaroo? Who orders those animals together, man? You got to be high out your mind to order those damn animals together.
All right, baby. Give it to me. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land? Let me hear it, Adrian.
It's the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby.
Yeah.
Proud of yourself.
Tommy,
Always.
this was the part where made me laugh, was when you turned it and said, man, I don't want to have to come over there and whip your ass in front of your wife and kids about these animals. I said, wait a minute, man, hold up. Wait a minute, hold on. You gonna beat my ass and then drop these animals off? What?
A giraffe, a seal, and two peacocks.
He said, I'm going to show you when somebody show up at the house. I'm going to show my kids.
Tommy, a kangaroo,
Kids would be happy.
2 peacocks, and a seal.
And a seal.
Wow.
Hey, man, was he at work trying to talk quiet? Because he was...
That's what you got to get him
You
at.
kind of call me about no... Because, man, I'd have had to go outside.
Wild.
Don't none of them go together.
At all. That's what
Don't
he
none of them
said.
go together.
A seal.
Seal, right.
The peacocks is crazy. I done been around wild peacocks before.
What
But
do you
that seal, though,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, at least they birds. They stay outside. They'll walk around. They'll try to get used to their surroundings right quick. But that damn seal, though.
That seal rough, dog?
Clearly, I ain't got nothing for him. We got water.
No water.
It ain't cold out here. What's happening?
Right.
Because you heard the word exotic and you thought something else.
Exotic delivery.
You heard the word exotic. February 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12, Huntsville, Alabama. Stand-up live comedy club. The nephew is coming to town to Huntsville, Alabama. Tickets on sale right now. Stupid is on the way, baby. Baby.
All right. All right, thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Subject, how far is too far with my man? We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. You never know. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know. It could be yours. Could be yours today.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Subject, how far is too far with my man? Dear Steve and Shirley, my husband and I have been together for 2 years, and we've been married for 6 months. I'm 28, and he's 3 years younger than I am. I have a 7-year-old son from a previous relationship, and my husband loves him to death. I started having sex when I was in middle school, and by the time I was a senior in high school, I was running with a crew of girls and working as an escort for older men. I loved sex and couldn't get enough of it. I'm way more advanced sexually than my husband because of past encounters with older men. After I had my son, I stopped partying and tried to make things work with my son's father. He soon found out about my reputation, and he dumped me. I joined a church, and I guess you could say I got saved. I met my new husband at church, and I played the wholesome role the whole time we dated, and I even abstained from having sex with him until we got married. My problem is, there's no way for me to suppress the fire that's deep inside my soul. I love sex and everything about it. I've tried to ease my husband into my world gradually, and he says each time we make love, it gets better and better. I was honest about my past. Well, not totally honest about the number of men I've been with or about my bad reputation. I told him I learned a lot from an older man I was dating. He says he loves the kinky things I do to him, but the other night he got offended and asked me to stop doing what I was doing. This is a problem for me because I need him to match my freakiness in the bedroom, and he's reluctant to go all in with me. How far is too far with my new husband? Please advise. Well, too far with the other person is whatever they say is too far, okay? If your husband is uncomfortable and turned off, it's time to stop. I mean, you're too much for him right now. And whatever freaky, offensive thing you did for him, to him, he is not feeling it at all. You don't have to do or you don't have to show him everything you've ever done in the bedroom. We get it. You love sex. We get it. We get it. You guys can still have fun, enjoy each other, but you've got so much experience in him, like you said. So don't expect that he's ever going to match your freakiness. That may never happen. I say take it slow. You got to really take it slow with your husband. I mean, I know you said, every time you guys make love, it gets better and better. But whatever you did, he didn't like. He didn't like that at all. I don't think you need to do everything or show him everything or tell him how many men you've been with in the past and all that. You don't have to do that. You have plenty of time, in this marriage. You guys are so young to swing from the chandeliers later, but stop doing what you're doing because it's turning your man off, and that's going to be a problem in your marriage if you don't. Steve?
I don't know how to answer this letter because...
You know what she did.
I have some questions about what she's doing and what she's done, and then I think I have a solution. I'm not really sure how to do this letter. I can't solve your problem. Let me just start by telling you that. I've read the letter. I've heard Shirley's response. I don't really have anything for you except one thing. And I'll probably wait till the second half of this letter to give it to you. But just let me tell you something. Your past has caught up with you. You've been having sex since you was in middle school. Now, you got a 3-year-old son by your former guy that you were dating. When he found out about your past, he dumped you. You got a 7-year-old son that you had from your relationship with a man before, and after he found out about your reputation and everything, he dumped you. You tried to make it work. You stopped partying and stuff, but once he found out about your reputation, he jumped you. Then you joined the church, and I guess you could say I got saved. Well, see, that's a little shaky thing to say. I guess you could say I got saved. No, you have to tell us if you got saved or not. Now, if you're not saved, it's no problem. Most people aren't. That's not a problem. You could still be okay. But you have to tell us that. And I know we ain't got to guess you saved or nothing. Then you met your new husband at church, and you played the wholesome role the whole time you dated. And you even sustained from having sex with him until we got married. I don't know how he married you, but I don't know what y'all did, but something happened. Anyway, my problem is there's no way for me to suppress the fire that's deep in my soul. I love sex and everything about it, And then you said, I've tried to ease my husband into my world gradually, and he says each time we make love, it gets better. I don't know what to do. I think you got to stop easing him into it. You're just going to have to go for it, but you got him a problem because you've been honest about your past, but not totally honest about the number of men I've been with or about my bad reputation. I don't think you need to bring that up. Leave that in your past, young lady. I told him I've learned a lot from an older man I was dating, and he says he loves the kinky things I do to him, but the other night, here we go with the whole letter. He got offended and asked me to stop doing what I was doing. That's the part of this letter we got to get to.
That's right.
And this is the problem with me because I need him to match my freakiness in the bedroom, and he's reluctant to go all in with me. How far is too far with my new husband? Please advise. When I come back, I will give you a list of things that I think is too far.
Okay, all right.
That's all I can help you with. I don't know what you're doing, but when we come back, I do know what too far is.
Yeah. It's whatever you say it is. All right, part 2 of Steve's response is coming up at 23 minutes after. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, how far is too far with my man? We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. This is a freaky one right here. The subject is, how far is too far with my man?
Well, this girl who's 28 and's got this man that's 3 years younger. She's got a 7-year-old son from a previous relationship, and the husband loves the little boy. She admitted that she started having sex when she was in middle school and started running with a crew of girls by the time she was in high school that was an escort for older men. She said, I love sex and I couldn't get enough of it. I'm way more advanced sexually than my husband because of my past encounters with older men. Lord have mercy, this story is getting more troublesome. Then after she had her son, she stopped partying and tried to make things work with your son's father. He soon found out about your reputation. He cut you loose. So after that, she joined the church and say she got saved, and she met a new husband at the church and played the wholesome role the whole time, and they dated and even abstained from having sex with him until we got married. Well, you did something to make him want to marry you, so probably didn't go all the way, but you learned enough stuff to where he wanted to marry you. Congratulations. Mm-hmm. Problem is, there's no way for me to suppress the fire that's deep in my soul. This woman loves sex so much, and she's tried to ease her husband into my world. Sometimes you need to leave your worlds behind. But no, you want to drag him into it. He says each time we make love, it gets better and better. See, now you done eased him into it now. But then you said you were honest about your past, not totally honest with the number of men you've been with. Don't ever tell him that. And don't tell him about your bad reputation. Don't tell him that. I told him I learned a lot from an older man I was dating, and he says he loves the kinky things I do to him. Here's what this letter is about. But the other night, he got offended and asked me to stop doing what I was doing. This is a problem for me because I need him to match my freakiness, which may not be possible. You've been with men since middle school. This boy right now is 3 years younger than you. You 28, he 25. You're taking him too fast. He asked you the other night to stop doing something that you was doing. That's a problem for you because you need him to match your freakiness in the bedroom, and he's reluctant to go all in with me. How far is too far with my new husband? Please advise. This is all Uncle Steve got for you. I'm going to give you a short list of things that we probably don't like.
It's too far for you.
That's too far. Leave them tools in the toolbox. Don't go outside in the garage coming in here with nothing. Don't do that. That little red box, leave that thing shut. That's probably going to be too far. You know, there's other things I need to know. Need to know this right here. None of my openings is to be opened.
Hello. Say that
I just need you to know that. None of my openings needs to be open. Don't do that. Too far. Too far.
You're too far. Maybe,
I'm just telling you what we don't need. Here's something else. Stop asking me. No, I cannot lick my own toes. I can't do that no more. I'm 65. If I could bend my foot up that far, it'd be a miracle. No, I can't do that. Quit asking me. I tell you something else that's too far. No, I don't want to be choked. Quit asking me. Don't ask me to be choked and stop asking me to choke you. I don't like your eyes bugging out your head like that. It scares me.
Too much.
I don't like that. Stop talking to me about getting choked. Please cut your damn fingernails. This is too much. That's something else about. I'm going to tell you something else I don't like. I don't like whip marks. Stop doing that to me. I do not like whip marks. Come on now. I've been in here with you, but you're going too damn far now. Whoosh, all this here. This is not fun. Whoosh, whoosh. I don't like that. Stop. That hurts. I want you to stop what you're doing. Another thing right here. Your tongue is too damn long. I don't know when I was going to take me how long to say this to you, but your tongue is too, yes it is. Now this goes back to some things I said earlier, but your tongue is too damn long. And now I can't walk in your stilettos. Stop strapping them on my feet. I broke 2 pair of heels. Stop asking me that. I am going to tell you that. Listen to me. I'm just going to tell you this. Listen to me, baby. Not you going too far. My fist is just for fighting. That's all it's for. My fist is just for fighting.
Okay.
When I ball these things up and I throw these hands, these is just for fighting.
We get it.
You know. And one last thing before you go.
Come on.
Damn it, quit biting me everywhere. I don't like all that. Y'all
Too far.
Not everywhere.
All right. You can leave us your comments on today's crazy letter on Instagram and Facebook at Steve Harvey FM.
That's what's too far for most
Check the letter was too far. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up next, it is Sports Talk with Junior right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time now for Sports Talk with Junior. What you got, Junior?
Oh, Shirley, over the weekend, Tommy, let me tell you right now, 2 quarterbacks retired from the NFL. Let me tell you, Tom Brady, hang it up, man. 22 seasons, 7 Super Bowls. I'm glad in Houston we are rejoicing because the reason why we couldn't win because Tom Brady sent us home every single year. We've never beat him in the playoffs. We so glad his ass done hung up. I'm rejoicing.
Wait a minute, hold on. You trying to blame what has happened to the Texans?
Yes.
On
Yes.
Tom Brady?
Yes, I am. That's why. Yes.
What was the Texans' football record this year?
Let's not talk about
Now,
it.
we not talking about that. We just talking about in the past.
No. I'm
not
talking
the
about Junior.
Yeah.
What was their record this year right here? Just tell it to me.
We was 4 and
They
13.
won 2 or
4 and 13. How
Yeah.
many times did they play Tampa Bay?
Oh, we didn't play this season. I'm talking about in the past. We didn't
Whoa,
play this season.
oh. Y'all didn't play Tom Brady this season?
No.
And y'all was 4 and 13?
Yeah.
Well, good thing y'all didn't play his ass this year.
Let me just say this at the same
Yeah,
time.
go ahead.
Though. Ben Roethlisberger also retired. He done hung it up, and I know you don't feel nothing. You don't care nothing about Ben Roethlisberger hanging his cleats up.
You know,
don't
man,
care.
he had a great career, but he was with Pittsburgh. I hate everything about Pittsburgh except Mean Joe Green and Jack Lambert, Lynn Swann, and Mike Tomlin.
Okay.
And the
just
bus.
Explain this
Bettis.
to me
Yeah.
about this whole rivalry y'all be having. But see, Cleveland, when they heard the news Ben Roethlisberger was hanging up his cleats, they put this in the newspaper. This was the headline. Longtime Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger retires winless against the Browns in the playoffs. That was the headline.
See, we're going to say goodbye.
Yeah.
The great quarterback, all this here, winless against the Cleveland Browns in the playoffs. Winless. Nah, bye. Appreciate you having a nice-ass career, but you remember last year, don't you? Because we damn sure don't do. Mwah, with your monkey ass.
That's how y'all sit the quarterback.
Bitter much?
Hey, listen to me, man. We Cleveland people.
Yeah.
Got no time. We don't do political correctness. We damn sure not finna do sportsmanship. For what? Got no time for that, man. We ain't won since 1964. The hell is we finna be spokesmen about?
Don't care
All right.
about Ben.
Nah.
All right, Junior, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, we're going to talk about closure and why some men and women leave relationships without an explanation. All right?
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
want to miss that. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, I saw this video on social media recently of a man who was honest about why he ditched women. Without any explanation, any closure. I know you say men don't do closure, but he said that the woman he ghosted was either too much for him at the time, and that meant to him that he didn't measure up to her. So he was trying to explain and put a button on why, he did what he did in the past. Or was he looking for the path of least resistance here?
No, I think women have to understand something, like I've always told them. I've said, a lot of times when a man break up with you, a woman immediately goes, what's wrong with me? That's not always the case. As a matter of fact, the majority of cases is not anything to do with you. It's something wrong with the man. It's just that this brother online admitted that it was him, that he couldn't measure up, that he wasn't ready, that he wasn't the man for the job. And that oftentimes is the case. And the reason men don't give you closure is because most men are not going to admit that. Don't no man want to come to you and go, look, I just ain't man enough. You too much. Some men will do it, but a lot of men have broken up with women and just went, hey, look, it ain't you, it's me. And then that's it.
Yeah, and what does that mean? Yeah,
but it means what this brother was saying. You were too much for me. You had some requirements I couldn't live up to. Your standards were too high. I'm not enough man for the woman you are. I can't fill the job application requirements out. I'm not ready for that. I want a woman who's less than you. I need somebody who's just less because you just too much. Now, and then they go on and they find women who are less and try to have a relationship with them. And women get mad because how can he just move on and start another relationship? Maybe he found less.
Yeah. What did I do? What's wrong with me?
Stop blaming yourself.
What's wrong with me?
Stop blaming yourself. It's
please
not
don't
you.
dim your light. Because a lot of women do that.
Some men don't care about closure. They just move on and let you figure it out on your own.
And that's usually the case because I wrote a chapter, men don't do closure. Because normally we don't. And Tommy's exactly right. The majority of the time we just walk. We don't owe you nothing. You work through it out. And then a lot of men ain't gonna admit to their shortcomings. And then men, we don't feel like it's our obligation. I mean, in truth, what happened to us was we didn't work. Now, we ain't got the good seat. Now, standing here and calling you back to explain why, you know what that's going to lead into?
Yeah,
that's small.
No, we're not finna have that conversation.
At that moment, when you decide not to do closure and move on, what is going through your mind? What's going through the mind of a man?
What's next?
It's over.
Well, who
What's next?
Who behind you? That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's over.
So there's no guilt, there's no remorse.
No, I got to be guilty. We getting out of something that ain't working for me and you. Yeah. I'm doing you a favor. I'm getting out of here now because this ain't working. You may think it's working, but all this arguing and all this what I ain't, what you don't do, and where was you and all this here. No. So you ain't got to question me no more, and I ain't got to answer the questions. I'm out.
I'm out.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's it.
Run.
Now, free yourself from having to wonder where I'm at anymore.
Good luck.
Take it off your plate.
And that's really how a man looks at it, and that's a clean way to get out. Because if it's over, it's over. The why, the how come, what happened, why not, we don't really, look, it's over. No matter what I say, you're not going to like the answer. Mm-hmm. So how about just no answer? And that's usually how men look at that too.
Don't we already know why we leaving?
Yeah, of course we know.
Okay, let me ask you this. Did you know when you met the woman, did you already know that she was too much for you, or she was above your pay grade, or, out of your league?
Sometimes the signs don't show up till later.
Yeah. And then you got to understand, y'all fineness clouds our judgment.
Right, say that. All right. Wow, this was good. This was good, guys. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, before we left, we were talking about men and they don't do closure, they just move on. And a lot of times it is them, or most times it is them and not the woman. Did you want to add anything to that? You were saying you already knew when you met the woman, perhaps, that it was too much for you.
When we meet a woman, I don't want to say game because every man that meets you is not playing a game, but game on. We now have to see what it's going to take to win you over. Now, if it's a lot, we'll pretend to have a lot, but we can't sustain the pretense, the pretension. We just can't sustain it. And, oh, yeah, I got myself together. I'm holding, I'm strong, I'm dedicated, I'm working. And then when she keeps that pressure up, this is what I'm looking for. This is what. Are you still looking for a job? How's the job hunt going? How's the business going? And because women gonna ask you because women want to feel safe. Yeah. And that's an important thing for a woman. She wants to feel safe. And so in you coming along in her life, where's the security in this relationship? So it's not that she's a gold digger or nothing like that. She just wants to feel safe. Now, we've created the term gold digger to keep you out of our pockets and keep you from talking about our money. And women are stupid for falling into that trap, let me tell you, because you want to feel safe. And so now, once we find out that these safety questions is going to keep coming, we get nervous and we back out.
Mm-hmm. Good information. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after, and we'll do a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather wash windows on a skyscraper?
B.
Or would you rather run with the bulls in Spain? Still B?
B.
Yeah, B.
I get with them bulls.
I'm gonna get with them bulls. I'm gonna get over a wall or something. Yeah. I'm gonna push some people in front of me. I can get this bull off my ass.
Trip some people, Trip them. No.
Yeah. I'm damn sure can't be. No. I've seen that. Ain't nowhere in hell. It's nowhere in hell. First of all, I'm not gonna be able to wash your window.
You up there already?
Yeah. Both my hands is attached to this rope and this safety device. So I'm not washing your window no damn.
Right.
And if you look outside, all you're going to see is this scared ass dude. I'm kicking. I want in. Man.
Open the window. Not wash the window.
I'm going to pee on your window. I'm telling you.
That's all we got. We got some other stuff. What is all these stains on my window? You know what that is. Open it.
Open this window.
Yes.
I take my hat off to them dudes hanging up in that air, man.
Yeah.
I'm running with the bulls, man. I'm not fucking. You can put me in an all red pajama set. Yeah, make sure they see me. I'm running with the damn bulls, man.
All right, here we go. Would you rather have a full-time butler for life or one hall pass a month for life?
I already know I ain't gonna get that.
Gonna have to hate this butler. That's what I'm gonna have to do for life. I'm not finna sit up here and confess to wanting a hall pass. I ain't stupid. Finna get me on this radio show with that one.
Have you learned nothing on this show, Junior?
Yeah, I've learned everything.
Learned that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the butler. Yeah.
You're gonna have a full-time butler for life. Okay.
Well,
You're gonna pass up the hall pass?
You say you already got one?
Wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question though. Do she know about the hall pass?
Huh?
Would she
know about the hall pass?
That's the whole concept of the hall pass. That you get the pass. They give you
no,
the pass.
I'm not. No, hell no. I'm not finna hear that every month.
It's gonna be
the
me
15th.
and G Garvin. That's who it's gonna. Gonna be me.
It's the 15th. Who you picking now? Her.
All right, here's the last one. Would you guys rather tell the truth for 30 days?
B.
Tell the complete truth, no lies.
B.
For 30 days. Or wear a lace front wig for 30 days.
B.
Where the hell out
Call
of
me Kiara. You better call me Kiara.
What? Be sitting up in here looking like RuPaul.
I'm saying Kiara.
Lace front.
All right, coming up, our last break of the day and some closing remarks from the one and only
Steve the Stallion.
At 49
I'll be the
minutes
straight
after, right
comb,
after
man.
this.
I'm a straight comb.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here we are, guys, our last break of the day on this Monday. Been a good Monday.
Absolutely, man.
Yes, it has.
I just want to say thank you, Unc. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lord. It's right.
Wow. You obviously didn't hear that.
He said, thank you, Unc.
Yeah, thank you, Lord, is right.
You talking about thank you, Lord?
Yeah, I want a lot of credit, but not the Lord, though. Wow. Thank you, Unc. Thank you, Lord, is right. Hey, Shirley, pull up. I ain't that effective. Trust me.
Usually when people say thank you, they do say thank you, Lord. So
Yeah.
I anticipated something that didn't happen.
I want to remind you all as we are entering into 2022. I've kind of said this last week, but I want to make sure that everybody, look, stay focused in 2022. Have your goals and your ambitions and your visions and your dreams and write them clearly as the Bible instructed to write the vision and make it plain. Do all of that. And like I said last week, but the thing that I learned that made it really effective for me was not only do I ask for things and I have timelines and expectations and wishes and desires, but I've now began to make them all open to God's will and timing. And that helps you with a lot of stuff. Now, listen, you've got to make a conscious effort. It's changing your trajectory in life is a mental decision. It's a mental decision. Do you know how many people I know, man, that can't move forward because they spend too much time in the past? I just can't implore you enough. Listen, allow yourself the ability to move forward by allowing yourself to release yourself from the past. Don't keep bringing it up. Don't keep rehashing what you did, the mistake you made. Listen, God is a forgiving God. Ask God for forgiveness and move on. And stop allowing other people who are in your life who constantly want to remind you of what you did, what you said, who they saw you with, to hold you to that forever. You don't let nobody do that to you. Remove those people from your life who are constantly there to remind you of your past. Get rid of them. They serve you no purpose. I am telling you, and the reason I'm saying this because recently I did something, an article, an interview or something. And you know how you read the comments. And I've learned to stop reading the comments, but I'm human. Every now and then you read the comments. And in the comments, someone tried to bring up my past. And another person got in an argument with them about it. And I was sitting there and I thought, wow, what a useless waste of time. First of all, on my part, for being stupid enough to read the comments, that's a waste of time. But then for someone to put so much effort to remind me of something I did when I was 25 years old. 25, man. And I sat there and I went, first of all, this person that typed this has never met me and don't even know me, but had heard a story about me at 25 and bought it up. Do you know, God willing, I'm about to turn 65 years old. Do you know that a person bought up something that I did 40 years ago and was adamant about that? Like that has something to do with the date. Be careful of people like that, man. And also, be careful of this one right here in 2022. Be careful of people coming to you talking about that's karma. Be careful of people coming to you always talking about that's karma. Who are these people? What does karma mean? Where did karma come from? There's not a person living that has the right to issue justice. There isn't a person alive who has been given permission to bring up something from your past and bring it to the current day and relate those two as to why this is happening to you and label it karma. Don't let nobody do that to you. You got to be careful of that, man. I'm telling you, the devil is busy, man. He's got some smooth tricks out there. I just want to bring that trick aware to everybody. Be careful of people who talk about karma. Because how do you know? This could be a test for a person. This could be a necessary challenge that's put in place that's going to get this person to the next level, because everything that happens to you is preparing you for what you ask God for, even some of the negative things, because you got to learn how to handle negativity to deal with what's about to happen to you. So when you get to the next level, it'll have ill to little effect on you. Trust me, y'all. Be aware in 2022. Form a relationship with God. Get prayerful. Spend more time praying in 2022. Spend more time being grateful in 2022. Get a better relationship with God, whatever that is for you, so you can have a better 2022. That's my closing remarks. I hope it resonates with somebody. If it didn't, I'll have another one tomorrow. Bye.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.